You know, when Roberta asked me why I ran, I took a while to figure out why, in fact, I do run anymore. I used to run for the numbers. I used to run to see how far I could run, to see how fast I could run. Wasn't very fast, but I wanted to, it was all about numbers for me. Now it's about finding that perfect place while you run. You know, that place that you don't really feel like you're running. You can just go forever. It's that perfect place, that Zen place, that place where it's just perfect. It doesn't happen every run. Sometimes it takes a few runs to do it again, but you remember what that feels like, and I guess that's why I run, just to feel that perfect moment, to enjoy the trails, enjoy the roads, enjoy people, enjoy friends, meet new friends. It's just instead of what I do, it's, I guess, who I am. That's, I guess, why I run.
I started running in 2011 when I was 38 years old. I was doing some physical therapy to regain some muscle tone after a bad lupus flare. I was on the treadmill walking, and I just, for some reason, thought I would give running a try, and I fell in love with running then. I had never done it before up until that point. I was hospitalized numerous times. Systemic lupus erythematosus, or SLE lupus, if you're not familiar with it. In a nutshell, your body's immune system doesn't function properly, and instead of attacking bad things like germs or foreign substances, it attacks your own organs like your skin, your blood, your lungs, your heart, your brain, your kidneys, and so forth. One of the hospitalizations I had in 2014 was for 2 weeks, and it was a life-threatening hospitalization. I lost a third of my body weight during the latter half of 2014. So I missed running a lot during that time. There were some short spurts where I was able to get some runs in, and I'm really thankful for that. But 2015 has been much better, and I'm very thankful for that.
When I'm out running by Mission Bay, it's I feel grateful. I feel like, oh my gosh, first of all, I'm off from work today. It's a beautiful day. And I wonder, oh, all these other people are out running in the middle of the day. Are they off from work, or what kind of work do they do? Are they retired? So I wonder about other people, and then I notice like the clouds. I notice, especially when it's close to sunset, and sometimes I take, like the other day I had that amazing sunset, and it was so red, and then you have the silhouette of the palm trees, and it was just amazing. So many people just stopped to watch the sunset, and that just brings you together, just to be out in nature.
My lungs never feel great anymore. They always feel tight or congested, or I feel short of breath. And that's just something that I have to move past. If I wait until my lungs feel great, I'm just going to be sitting here on the couch for the rest of my life. Now that I'm on oxygen, having this is a must. So this is my portable oxygen concentrator here, and I have connected it to a backpack. The backpack wasn't part of it, but I found a backpack that I just put these straps around and hooked around the handle onto the straps of the backpack, and then I can just put it on my back this way.
I started running in my early 20s because both my parents have type 2 diabetes, and my dad had a heart attack when he was in his 30s. And I run for my health. I don't want to have type 2 diabetes, nor do I want to have any type of heart disease. So running helps me feel like I can change that path, that course of diabetes and heart disease in our family. I also feel that it helps with multiple things: mental stability. It's helped me physically, spiritually. I've met so many cool people along the way.
Key lives with Parkinson's disease. Prior to his diagnosis, he was an accomplished marathoner. Today, Key needs the assistance of a guide so he can continue to walk and run. Key must eat very fine pureed foods prepared by his wife Ellen, because the muscles in his throat are too weak and swallowing is very difficult. Pain dominates most of Key's waking hours. Even the slightest brush of clothing on his skin sends pain throughout his body. During a trip to the Mayo Clinic, Key ran the halls at night to continue exercising. Sadly, the Mayo Clinic had no answers for him. In the words of Key himself, the role of my caregiving wife Helen is humongous. The fact is, without her, I'd question my existence. I'm mighty proud that somehow the meek lamb in me would always become a roaring lion. I always remember what Muhammad Ali said, that it ain't nothing wrong with going down as long as you ain't staying down. I feel when I get up more than I'm knocked down, will I eventually be a winner.
I run so many races with my sister, Jamie. We run anywhere from 5Ks to marathons.
So I'm out here doing extremely slow intervals. You know, it's sort of mentally touch and go, you know. The last interval, I started wondering when I was going to be done. But it always helps to bring my attention back to earth.
If I didn't run, I'd miss this. Pretty cool, huh?
And I really believe that the walking is really important to physical training. So that's why I do it.
I was hit by a car when I was 7, and so my legs were uneven for many years, and I walked with a limp, gained some weight as a child, and was kind of made fun of by other kids. So that's why I never felt very athletic, I was embarrassed. But just I felt like as I was getting older, it was like my body just felt more and more stiff.
Actually, I find that walking is harder for me than running.
One of my Christmas presents to myself was a new battery, so this is now a double battery down here at the bottom. So I can now actually do a whole half marathon without having to stop partway and change the battery out. And it's been 2 years almost of being on oxygen. I still can't run even a mile, let alone 3 to 5 continuously. And again, I don't know if it's there's certainly the feeling of accomplishment, even with the running that I can do, the walking running combination, being able to finish a race, even though, I'm in the last, 10% at least of the group. I've never been in the first, 10%. It feels like an accomplishment. And I always, during the race, I'm the mental talk, I'm like, why am I doing this? Why do I keep doing this? This is hard. And as soon as I finish, I'm like, that was a lot of fun. Let's sign up for the next race.
We are working on mile 30. Yes, mile 30. It is extremely hot, in the 90s.
We have Roberta's
Ice chest.
It's melted now, but we're gonna get new ice.
We're drinking our breast implants. And let's see. It's very hot.
People are awesome.
Yes, this ultra is better than any marathon that we've ever run before. And thinking about the veterans, doing this for the veterans.
Yep.
I don't know.
And we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Because I love the feeling that running gives me. It's a feeling that I've not gotten from many things in my life. So I really enjoy the feeling I get while I'm running. I like to take back some control. I like to try to show lupus who's in control. I still have to respect the fact that I have lupus and be careful. But I like to push myself to see how much I can do and try to inspire other people to go beyond their comfort zone as well.
I don't do this because I'm going to beat anybody else. I obviously want to beat my own time, if possible. And I don't know, it's just something fun. And I like that it's something that Ed and I can do together, even though he leaves me in the dust. But at least we meet up at the finish line and we can commiserate about how the race went for each of us.
Somehow I learned about Jeff Galloway's walk run. And I thought, hey, you know, a walk break every 4 minutes, that's something to look forward to. And then, so I tried that, and then I actually ended up going faster because, you know, you're using, you know, kind of different muscles when you're running and walking, and so you don't get as tired, and it's really helped me a lot.
It's about, what, 8:30?
It's 8:30.
8:30. So we're going to start our another 5-mile loop. So we'll be doing 40 to 45.
And it's starting to get lonely out there.
I like to wear this one particular pair of pink socks when I race. And I'm really cautious about how I launder them because I want them to last as long as possible. You know, the pink socks are a big deal. I wouldn't call them my lucky pink socks because I don't really believe in luck, but they make me feel happy, and so I like to wear them when I'm racing. I've kind of had to come to the realization or accept the fact that I'm probably not going to get a lot faster. That's okay. My goal can be just to maintain where I am, maybe increase my stamina so I'm able to run further, not necessarily run faster. I think it's just really important though, and I'm thankful that I've been able to accept the fact that you don't have to be perfect. You know, I don't win races. That's not why I enter races. I enter them to compete against myself, you know, sometimes against my self-will, just my self-control to try to overcome, you know, my own mind, my own fears. But you don't have to be the best at something to derive benefit and enjoyment from it.
Where my attention goes when I am feeling like it's too much, and maybe I should stop, I gotta connect with Earth, because that's why I'm doing this, that's why I'm here.
Hey, we're almost done. Jamie's on the last little stretch, and we've completed 100K. It said that we did 65 miles, but I think it's only 62.
62.
So,
In 24 hours.
in 24 hours. 90-degree heat. And we did it.
Just think about how good life is and all the things that you have in your life.
And I like to come into the finish line to one particular song on my headphones. It's called The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. And the verse of it says, hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out and looked down on. Live right now. Just be yourself. It doesn't matter if it's good enough for someone else.
Running's just taught me so much about myself mentally and physically, the strength that I have, the perseverance that I have, the compassion that I have for the other runners. Everyone's story is different. Every person out on that road is running for a reason. And it doesn't matter what shape, size you are, you're a runner.
This is the real reason why I run. It makes my running partners day. Can you see him? Come on, bud. Let's go. It's the simple things.
Lost touch with my soul. I had nowhere to turn, I had nowhere to go. lost sight of my dream, thought it would be the end of me. I thought I'd never make it through. I had no hope to hold on to. I thought I would break. I didn't know my own strength, and I crashed down and I tumbled, but I did not crumble. I got through all the pain. I didn't know my own strength, survived my darkest hour. My faith kept me alive. I picked myself back up, hold my head up high. I was not built to break. I didn't know my own strength. Oh. Found hope in my heart. I found the light to light my way out of the dark. Found all that I need here inside of me. Oh, I thought I'd never find my way. I thought I'd never lift that weight. I thought I would break. I didn't know my own strength, and I crashed down and I tumbled, but I did not crumble. I got through all the pain. I didn't know my own strength, survived my darkest hour. My faith kept me alive. I picked myself back up, hold my head up high. I was not built to break. I didn't know my own strength. There were so many times I wondered how I get through the night. I thought I took all that I could take. I didn't know my own strength, and I crashed down and I tumbled, but I did not crumble. I got through all the pain. Oh, I didn't know my own strength. My faith kept me alive. I picked myself back up. I hold my head up high. I was not built to break. I didn't know my own strength. I was not built to break. No, no. I got to know